It's Ray. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Rebels offense takes the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll pull it down. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside and scramble and can get first downs. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. But with snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Oh, they're after him. In a world of trouble and not making it any better. And down he goes. A terrible sack taken by this quarterback. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He wants to go deep. Makes the catch on the left. He stopped short, and it's fourth down.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all. That was picture perfect, and he uses his speed to just gash the defense.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Diggs. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Pressure coming. He's got it wrapped up.
Big decision now for you on offense. You just gave up a negative play, right? You killed some momentum down here close to the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go out and execute the game plan of red zone offense early and really try to suck the energy out of the stadium?
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The Seminoles offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
They got him for the safety. He kept the ball and didn't have time to move a muscle.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Inside the 45. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's going to take off. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
It's caught downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They thought maybe they could contain him. Let's go. They thought wrong.
They did it, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I got to make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Pretty good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Makes the grab. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Here we go. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Now rolling to the left. And a sack all the way back at the 5. The roar of the crowd trying He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
And they'll try to tack on two. The snap sets up the throw. Looking to scramble. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Get it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love screen passes on offense, but you got to do them in different ways. To the running backs, you can do them to receivers, do them to tight ends. Didn't gain any yards on that one, but don't be afraid to dial that play up again later.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Rolling right and going deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Big play offense that has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Trying to make magic with his... Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside the 15, waits for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Oh, better look out. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job. Already built a huge lead. Now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards and how about the yoke. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the first down. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Extending the play. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Hauls it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're going to run it. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. And the Noles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the same. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. this offense ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Complete to the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
You see them there taking a shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's...
Fires toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. If he doesn't get you with his arm, he'll get you with his legs, or he might get you with both of them.
It stinks, man. Having to defend a guy like this that just, you think you're going to get him in the pocket. You got to play the first play where he might be throwing the ball from the pocket, and then he scrambles, and now you're defending the run and the throw down the field. It's just, it's kind of like rush hour back in the day. Which one of y'all kicked me?
Looking for the two-point try.
Get ready.
Trying play action. Steps away to find some room. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead.
It's nice to have a running back at the quarterback spot, a guy that can make that second play. Looks like a pass. What can he do? He turns it into a run, finds the end zone, gets the two-point conversion.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Turning it on. Running through contact. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Douglas. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to score.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Right on the money. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Noles trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome job.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Working that left side now. And he's knocked down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's 3rd and long. I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job on the defense.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this...
Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 30. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rebels!
And the big play starts with the protection up front. This takes a long time to develop. He's going to start all the way on the right side, run all the way across the field, so you got to have protection. He hangs in there, throws the football perfectly. The big play, the big touchdown.
A two-point conversion attempt is on the way.
Let's go.
Off play action. Skips away from pressure. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the two-point try.
42, Florida State 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. And the returner is stopped. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And he muffs it, a loose football. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Throwing on the run. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls fall incomplete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Keeps looking downfield. Gonna try to get... There he goes! And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Buying some time as he moves left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Here we go. Right.
The Rebels have their offense in high gear.
Set.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses at it.
There's nothing positive to be able to... You got beat down.
If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 5th-ranked team of the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. We watched them on film. They're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the face. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Buys a little extra time. Oh, he's got some space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing the Waits to catch. Wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help.
He's going for it all. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away from the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down. Nice move to pick up yardage. Still making moves. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Bulldogs are threatening on first and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Stockton, flushed out of the pocket. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot, you can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did, and David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive problem, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll test the right side. Find some fresh air. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That return is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Quarterback moving. Looking down the left side. Ball's in the deep. Running free. And he's swept through the crowd and see if they can score the deuce. They'll go to the air. Under fire. Looking to convert the two, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Seminoles have it back up, trying to get that offensive spear flaming. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Breaks into the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Seminoles want to move quickly.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Noles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Here's a heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Georgia. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. It's an offense. We don't need to. We'll put points on the board.
That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up 1 minute, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The inside handoff. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Back to the ground with the running back. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Sets up the screen. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of 1st down yardage. 4th down is coming. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He's got it on the outside. And he just kept running and he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown Bulldogs! Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Got his man. He's into the end zone for the two and extends the lead.
I like a nice execution. Catch the football, get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Williams. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the